God damn, it's dark. This is a test because YouTube has been taking my OBS videos and turning them into scheduled videos. It's driving me nuts. Hold on, I'm chat with YouTube. Help. Hold on a minute. I can't get the video to change. I've been coughing again. Oh God. Excuse me. Oh my God. Hold on. Oh God. Well, that didn't work. But I got YouTube to work and then send me a link. But my complaint is that YouTube keeps unilaterally changing my live OBS videos to scheduled. It's driving me crazy. Oh my God, now my nose is running. Excuse me. I've had the door open while I was trying to deal with this at 6:30. Mama cat and kitten will come in the door and nibble at what's left of their food. All right, since I'm here, I will see if I can. I guess I can't. I can change the title later. I may as well do my liquor store haul. I should have stock in the hall company. That's not the problem. Well, about a week or two ago, I was on the bus, and this idiot bus driver, he had the air conditioning going, but he had the heater on. And since I have asthma, and since I was recovering and almost recovered from my 5.5 weeks of coughing up mucus and being taken on the ambulance twice to the emergency room, 2 different emergency rooms, by the time I don't do well with heat. And by the time I got off the bus, it was gasping everywhere and coughing up stuff. And I was better because I got prednisone, I got treated at the hospital, I got antibiotics, and he destroyed all that in 40 minutes. All right, here's what I got in the liquor store. We have the ever popular peach Snapple. I didn't eat one already. We had three cheese crackers. I ate one while I was waiting. A Twix bar. There we go. A Twix bar and a Jack Links. And I fed the cats some of my chicken. I'll show you guys that later. There's what's left of mine. And the door's open, and it's nippy out there. So it is 59 degrees. The Bay Area, at least today and yesterday, has been very cold. So, but my complaint is their stupid program keeps changing OBS from live to scheduled. And I still haven't got an answer of why it's doing that and how to correct it. And the agent I dealt with at 6:30, she was totally incompetent. Do this, click on the edit button, click on this button, watch the drop-down menu. None of that stuff's on the screen. And then take the video public and hit publish. Publish doesn't appear on the screen. Edit doesn't appear on the screen. The drop-down menu doesn't appear on the screen, but it still said schedule your video. I changed even today at 5 o'clock. Didn't do it. I did a liquor store video that is not there, and I don't know if I kept the video or not. I hate incompetence with customer service people. I used to be one. I was a good one. Okay, now. By the way, you gray alien or you another gray alien, not the gray alien that sent me my computer, for which I would not have a channel, and I thank him forever for that. Okay, all these West Coast about to have something bad happen. Well, the problem with that is, as you may know, where's my damn phone? Phone home. Where did my phone go? Hold on with you. Oh, it's still my bag. Hold on. Let me get up and close this door a little. Oh, and the other night when I came back from Target, when I went to Kathy, out with Kathy, the driver on that bus had the heater going, and I was coughing up mucus and had an accident. Not a bus accident. So, and I'll ask you to bear with me. I should get up and, well, I'd have to go to the bathroom and should get up and do that. And I should get to make some hot tea, which is the only thing that helps. Okay. There was a quake today and multiple aftershocks at Sandpoint, Alaska. And there are a ton of aftershocks. And I love this name. Clam Gulch, Alaska has a 2.1. But it was a 7.4. Fox and Company said 7.3. USGS always downgrades these. And they put out a tsunami warning, but Fox said tsunami confirmed. Well, there was no tsunami as far as I can determine. Cool t-shirt. Where did I get it? Amazon, I think. I have to look it up. Can you give me a moment? I'm going to run in the back and avoid my bladder of water or coffee. I'll be back in a minute. I don't control me. My bladder controls me. It's terrible when you get old. Oh, yeah. Damn it. Hold on. I could do some laundry tonight. I still need to do it. Give me one more minute. I'm going to put some tea on. It'll take 2 minutes for the tea to work. It'll heat up. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. I apologize for this. All right, I'm gonna go pick that up when it's ready. I had to enter a Darth Vader sound-alike contest. Luke, I am your father. Okay. Okay. Let me check something. Hold on. Bear with me. I'm going to answer your question about the shirt. I will look up. I think I got it on Amazon. I have a nebulizer machine that keeps me going. All right, just a minute. Let's see. I think I got this on Amazon. Okay, let's see. Oop. Okay, now let's see. I'm scrolling down through my Amazon purchases, so I have one item to get help with the front door and make it warmer in here. Keep the bugs out. You can't do that by yourself. I'm waiting for Kathy or Patty to help me. I keep going down. There's Care Bear shirts for Kathy. Another Care Bear shirt for Kathy. Here it is. Space tacos. I think this is it. Space tacos and beer, Fiesta Alien and Taco Tuesday T-shirt. Tacos, beer, and alien cheer. And somebody asked me how many aliens are on there. I said, must be hundreds. $17.99. Men's 4X. So that's what it cost me, not counting shipping. Okay, the tea is ready. Excuse me one more minute. And so, Space Aliens and beer. Taco Tuesday shirt. I also have one with Trump, make tacos great again. And there's another shirt I haven't got yet, make Cinco de Mayo great again. Okay. And I have a Taco Tuesday shirt with the creature eating the tacos like Pac-Man. I'm back. Let me run my. Oh yeah. Lemon, honey, one day, and lemon with tea. I think my inhaler. Nope. There you go. Uh-oh. You're not here. Well, I used them earlier. Someone left this downstairs for people to pick up, and I used my little flashlights. Where are my inhalers? I have asthma. Oh, God. I may have to treat my nose with salt water tonight. Okay. Oh, that's better. As to all these disasters, I personally think it's not global warming. It's just the sun is the biggest source of global warming in our universe. It's summer, and we have areas that never should have been built on that are getting flooded or burnt out because, 200 years ago when the Indians, Native Americans, lived in the land 300 years ago, there wasn't anybody out there. You didn't have houses and buildings and skyscrapers and roads and highways and refineries and all other good stuff. And you didn't have a lot of, unless it was caused by lightning, a lot of forest fires. So, more people, more pollution, that could be partly man-made, but I don't think it's totally man-made. I've never believed in man-made global warming because how do you have floods in Johnstown where it rained for days and days 100 years ago when we didn't have the industrial buildup that we have today? And what the hell happened to my inhalers? I am loath to turn the light on because it blinds. No, two of these don't work. This one, brand new, won't work. This one, also brand new. It works sometimes. And you have to hit it. And this was one I got at Ross. What happened to my damn inhalers? That's just weird. You might have fallen on the floor. Let me get one that does work. Nope. This is strange. Because I've used them before I used the machine. But we're getting, remember, I would remind you, Art Bell and Whitley Strieber said we would get storms and hurricanes and tornadoes and flooding and things occurring in areas that never had things that are occurring. And there was talk on X that someone do cloud seeding in New York when many of the subway tunnels were flooded. Trees are dying in New York because the city's not maintained, not watering the poor trees. And we have avowed communists wants to take over New York and make it worse, as if New York hasn't already turned into a hellhole. But that's because you have multiple cities around this country Years of failed Democratic lack of leadership. They worry about everything but the city or the county or the state. Ah, there's one inhaler. There's my mini flashlight. Works really well. Where's my other name? Okay. Only I can breathe for 5 seconds. Okay. There we go. Oh, let's see what else. Oh, excuse me. Oh, no one else is in chat, I think. Nope. I'll have to look at your channel when we get done with this. I looked in California. There were a few earthquakes in Northern California, but not much. And I have an earthquake app on my phone. I have several. Like here's a Fort Villa Vanuatu 4.9. And it's Petrolia, California. They got a lot of quakes in Petrolia. I don't know. There's more quakes in Sandpoint, Vanuatu. Pahala, Hawaii 2.0. Supai, Arizona 2.6. Tanana, Alaska 2.4. Glen Gulch. White Sea, New Mexico 2.2. Susitna, North Alaska 2.7. Halibut Cove 4.0. That's pretty big. McKinney Acres, Texas 2.5. Sandpoint, yeah, that was your 7.3. Puerto Rico 3. Indonesia 4.5. Southern Mid-Atlantic 4.8. Timor-Leste, Los Palos 5.1, wherever the hell that is. Big Pine, California 2.0. South Carolina 2.2. Chile at 4.7, pretty big. Another Chile earthquake, 4.2. Wyoming, Washington, Nevada, 3.1, 2.5, not 4, sorry. Otobe, Japan at 4.7. Bangui, Philippines, 4.5. They're all over the place. So, okay. Yeah, well, people didn't expect me to be on, neither did I. But I still haven't got an answer from YouTube. Why does YouTube take my live OBS broadcast and turn it into scheduled? So I don't understand that. And they gave me a link. This woman gave me a link. She's totally incompetent. And the link information was absolutely useless. So one day I'll have the money to go down to San Jose. I'll go to the Geerk's Pirate Lair, hard Mickey, and have him show me what he does on Twitch. And maybe when I get an iPad one day, I'll just broadcast on Twitch. Maybe there's a way to simulcast Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Oh. Okay, this is not a cough drop, but it tastes good. Very chewy. Now, See them here. Let's look at the channel number. Now that video is still showing up on the 13th as pending. Very annoying. Okay. I gave Kitten Kat and Mama Cat chicken. Kitten Cat ate all the chicken. Mama did not. $1,496,275 views, 20,061 subscribers. Thank you, subscribers. So I'm getting close. I used a little 1.5 million views. I figure I'm getting very close. So we have who? Brutally hot in Pennsylvania. I had heat exhaustion. Aha. Well, let me look at my weather. Here it's 70. It's been comfortable. Pittsburgh is 72 with showers. New York is 79. Walnut Creek 58. Pleasant Hill 61. San Francisco 58. Las Vegas 94. Reno 77 and windy. Sacramento 66. Phoenix 87. LA 64. Berkeley 68. Oakland 59. Lafayette 58. And can't read that one. What is that one? Oh, Martine Lafayette, yeah. So let's probably won't tell you where you are, but we'll look up Top Cat in Boston. I think it'll rain up there wazoo in Boston. 87 with showers today. Sunday, 80 with showers. Friday, 91 with showers. Saturday, 81 with showers. Got to 16 heat advisory until Thursday. No, partly cloudy. All right, let's get rid of that. I send weather alerts to people. Pennsylvania. Some out there. William Penn is flying a plane, leaving contrails everywhere. You're in Pennsylvania, you know the reference. Philadelphia, he drops cheesesteaks instead of contrails. I don't like cheesesteaks. It tastes weird. Tastes like you put cheese asphalt on perfectly good round roast beef. Great rivalry when I grew up between Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. You got to stay hydrated and cool. Now I have 7 fans in here. And last week, all 7 were going. I was still gasping for air because it was at one point it was 90. I think it was 94 in here. Outside. So the problem with Pittsburgh, Philly, New York, Chicago, Or you may have air conditioning. If too many people use the AC all at once, they get brownouts and stuff. And then you're sitting there like, and the muggiest city we ever lived in was Washington, D.C. It was horrible. They built the land in a swamp. That's a big reason why all the government officials escape in August. They get no work done. They leave the city. I'm going to punish them, force them to stay in the city for August. But you spend a lot of time swimming in pools when I was a kid in Washington, D.C. and up in Mississauga, too, because it gets too hot back east. I hope you'll be doing okay tomorrow, wherever you are. I also lived in Sacramento and Roseville for 10 years. Get like 110 degrees. Without a pool and air conditioning, you'd be dying. But I spent a lot of time in the pool there, too. So. And Vegas. Got out of high school and went in the pool. Lived in the pool till about 10 o'clock at night, then went in to go to sleep. On the weekend, I would go to the showboat, watch Championship Bowling on ABC. Ray Anthony. I think that was his name. It was one of the few places a kid of 16 could go. Couldn't gamble. Couldn't drink, and I didn't know how to drive. And there was only one bus line along Maryland Parkway back then in 1968. I walked everywhere in Vegas. But there was one saving grace. Practically across the street from my apartment, my parents, was a Baskin Robbins. And an air conditioning and 9 million flavors. The one flavor I wish they'd bring back, it was fantastic. They only did it for the moon landing. It was called Lunar Cheesecake. It was green. It had Rice Krispies in it and something else, and it was incredible. But I had to write them sometime and say, bring that back, please. Maybe if Elon Musk goes to Mars. Oh, my friend Paul sent me a thing. A piece of a meteorite came down from Mars. They confirmed it. Martian meteorite. With Richard C. Hoagland hanging on to it at the same time. So anyway, I hope you have a good day and a good night, a good evening. I'm going to go. I'm going to sit here and I think close the outer door. When I get that screen thing up in the doorway, then I don't keep having the door open all the time. The cats can come in when they want. I got pets tonight, and Tiny One, of course. So let's see what's going on here. Hold on. I can't read that unless I move the screen because there's too much stuff in the way. Good night, sir. Yes. I wasn't trying to chase you out, but I think it's best if I have my hot tea and can breathe. So, all right, this has been the testing zone. Will YouTube work? And apparently it is. Luckily, I highlighted all that stuff they wrote me. It was longer than War and Peace. I've got several videos to post, but I'll do them later. My arm hurts now. Every time I turn around, my right arm from the shoulder down to the elbow is in pain. So I need an Android body. What do you want to look like? I'll pick that Henry Cavill guy, or actually, I'd rather look like Cary Grant. Cary Grant, yes. I never said Judy. Or maybe William Powell, the epitome of class. So, going to see Superman tomorrow. Well, I hope you won't be disappointed because so far the positive reviews have been very sparse. But if it weren't for the fact it would cost me money, I would go see it. But I don't want to get angry and stomp out and go, this thing sucks. The only Superman movie I ever hated was Superman Returns. I thought the level of violence, Kevin Spacey as Luthor was. They had stuff off the screen you heard and you knew it was happening, but it was just, oh, this is disgusting. And then Superman uses an X-ray vision to spy on Lois Lane. Superman doesn't do that. Well, that movie sucked. And now it's saying the negative review is saying this movie makes Superman 4 look good. That's bad. And of course, I haven't looked at the Superman videos today that are saying how much money that it has made compared to the Zack Snyder, whatever the Superman was. I can't keep track anymore. Big time DC comic book shop in Harrisburg. The movie is perfect. It does not deserve the hate. Well, I have seen clips. And one criticism of the movie is that Superman's getting his ass kicked constantly. Even the dog kicks his ass, not deliberately. Krypto looks like a scruffy dog you send to the shelter. This is not the Krypto that Kathy and I loved from the comics. And somebody also complained that Krypto is more powerful than Superman. There's a comic book. Ask your brother, cousin. Wait a minute. Let me read this. Your cousin. To show you there goes the blurring again. I don't know what does that. Come on, camera. Start blurring on me. Why? I don't know. It's really weird. Why does my camera blur? Maybe not enough light. I don't know. Ask your cousin to show the comic book. I have it myself somewhere. And it's a Superman. And Krypto appears. And Superman is had the crap beat him by Atlas. And there's one panel I laughed. It's one of my favorite things. We love Krypto. Kathy had a Krypto plush. She lost her storage. She had a comic of Super Arts. We love the Legion of Super Pets. I found it must have been say they killed the comic book Krypto. He bit into Kryptonite Man, died, saving the Continuum. But there's a blurb and it says, Krypto goes, "You hurt Master Gur," and then he proceeds to kick Atlas's ass. He's flying everywhere and he's beating the crap out of Atlas, and I cracked up. Go, Krypto, go. We love Krypto. We like dogs too, even though we're cat people. So, yeah, and the clone, I read somewhere that the clone was really Henry Cavill in disguise. I don't know if that's true or not, but and the little kid puts a flag up, asks for Superman's help. Who shows up to help? The Green Lantern. And Guy Gardner looks weird. And then there's the what the hell was she called? Engineer. I keep wanting to say enforcer or energizer. And then Mr. Terrific, who I think was a white guy back in the 40s. He had fair play written on his arm or something. But, my memory is not the best what it used to be. Since I got COVID, it screwed my memory up. And it's been a long time since I read Golden Age comic stuff. I love comic books. So did Kathy. She wore out her Superman giant, Fortress of Solitude, no crystal god forsaken stuff that we both hate. We want someone to do, if I ever won the Powerball, we want someone to do a Wayne Boring Fortress of Solitude episode. Maybe just a short clip, maybe a half an hour, with all the weird animals and the giant key. And it was in the Arctic, and you could have all the animals from Krypton and other places. You collected animals. And, of course, the Argo City and Kandor, Bottle City of Kandor. We went that. Didn't see no Bottle City of Kandor in any Superman movie. Maybe they figured it would cost too much. And then we had the Fantastic Four. And supposedly Mr. Fantastic with a cheesy mustache is also talking woke. I don't know, but this is why I watch the old stuff. Some guy wrote me in a comment today. I mentioned Kirk Allen. Forgotten today, but the first on-screen Superman, 1948. Then again, 1950, 2 serials. He was great. He was great at Clark Kent. He was great at Superman, except they used a little cartoon for him to fly instead of having him actually try to fly. But he looked the role, and he was a very nice man. So, Kirk Allen, not the first on-screen Superman. That was the Paramount cartoons, the Fleischer cartoons, and not the first real Superman. That was the guy DC hired to be Superman at the 39 World's Fair. So, and there's a great Superman site if you've never been there, all about every Superman there's ever been, including the very weird Super Pup pilot, where all the super characters, Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, Perry White, and Superman and Clark Kent are wearing dog heads. I would have wanted to see that. Would have been great to watch that Stone, 26 episodes of Superdog. Not Underdog. Ooh, I always loved Underdog. So, that's peach Snapple, the official drink of the guy from Pittsburgh. When I die, they're going to bury me with about a case of this stuff. And, yeah, Snapple. Straight from the liquor store to me. That's what I get sick again. I want to have don't give me that saline solution. Just take a bottle of Snapple and put a tube in it and run it in my veins. L'chaim. Skol. Whatever. So, but I'm afraid of getting COVID again. That's one reason I don't want to go to the theater. I'd rather watch the movie on my 4K Roku Westinghouse. And one day I will have a proper Sony. Here we go, the 4KO. He's after him again. James Gunn, Superman. Director defends stupid, controversial lore change. Hashtag Superman. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see if we can see this picture. Hisense came up with a new television. Reviewed at CNET. See if you can see this. I don't know. Probably glare. Anyway, there it is. It takes up an entire room. 20 feet of television. 116 inches. If I win the Powerball, I'll get 5 or 6 of them, put one in the back, put one in the patio, and run Pong on it. Tell people I'm into retro. I love Pong. 30 grand. $30,000 television. It costs more than some cars. And here's the menu screen. But I did a rough figure. It's 20 feet long. I mean, most apartments are like, what, 12 by 16? Bigger than my living room. I'd have to move out. Imagine Bellamy the cat. Hello, Bellamy. If you're out there watching my videos, we love you. Bellamy used to sit and watch my videos. He would run to the sound of my voice. I miss him a lot. And imagine if you could watch a 20-foot long television. Imagine what the video game would be. I didn't do any video gaming, the guy said, but imagine the video game potential on that thing. You could play whatever's out there. I don't know, Call of Duty or something. I don't pay attention to the new stuff. I'm still trying to get a Mac to work to play my Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. I had Blizzard write me a very nice email saying I should get this computer, all around 2010 to 2013. And yet but other guys online on Diablo forums are saying you can play it under Lion. So I'm so confused now. But my 2007 Mac Mini lost the OS, and there went my ability to play Diablo 2 when I couldn't sleep, and I got to wake up coughing when I was really sick in May. That's another thing. I could put a hot tea with lemon lift IV in the other arm. So, yeah. Hey, Gray. I thought you were the other Gray from somewhere in deepest Texas. I can't. Oh, God, I can't type very well here. Drop me a line. That's not it. Hold on. Let's start over. That towards fast. I've only been to Harrisburg once. Hold on. With my parents. We were going somewhere. There we go. Nope, that's not it. All right, there's my email. So, I ever go back to Pittsburgh, I keep hoping I will. I will go to New York and Boston. New York with 4 armed guards around me, preferably guards with arms. And go to Minnesota, where I have my friends Justin and Jeremy, no joy. Pick up a stockpile of Jewish commodities to eat, including white chocolate-covered matzahs. And coffee prices are going up because of tariffs. Went to Sable last week. A bag of coffee was $10. They had Cavalia for $8.99 at Target. I got a can of coffee. So I am set. I have 2 things in jars of coffee and another thing in jars of coffee. So I'm set for coffee for well into next month. I can live without all but 2 things: toilet paper and coffee. I have to have coffee. I live outside Harrisburg in Hummelstown near Hershey Park. Never been to Hershey Park, but I probably helped them build it with all the Hershey bars they ate. Hershey bars and Mr. Good Bar and Crackle. And I can't think of what else Hershey owns. They own too much chocolate. But I think it was terrible. They fired people at the Hershey plant because they refused the COVID vaccine. That's wrong. Dictating to people what they want to do with their own bodies. And if I'd known about the neuropathy, my hands, feet, fingers, and toes go numb with screaming pain, which are still doing it years later, I would have never taken the vaccine. So yeah. We lived once in Deal, Maryland, near Ocean City, and a hurricane hit. I was 3. I remember it howling, pouring rain. We hunkered down in the bathroom, and the whole development, brand new house, sank into the ground because the developer built it on sand. But I could still hear the howling because it was scary, little 3-year-old baby. I don't want to be near here, no hurricanes or tornadoes or typhoons or whatever else you call them. But tornadoes go where they want to go. Particularly, don't live in a trailer park anywhere in Tornado Alley because they will go right. It's like those Lunchables. They look for trailer parks to eat. They're not trying to kill anybody. They just like eat trailers. So, yeah. I'll have to look that up later. Hummelstown. Must be full of those little German toys there. The Hummel, it's spelled differently, but my sister has some of her Hummels. I had them for years, lost my story. The German, jawohl. On my mother's side. And of course, I made the Mexicans laugh where Tiny One is. Guy walked by, now it's the running joke. He goes, hello. I go, meow. He go, what? Meow. There are no people here, just cats. Meow. Tiny One, say meow. Tiny One said meow. She's so cute. The other night she flopped and flopped and flopped. Let me pet. She lets me rub her belly, scratch her belly. She's so sweet. I love her. I'm going to bring her in here and get the money to get her shots. See if she'll live with me. I know she'd go on the bed and cuddle. All right. Excuse me. My voice is going, so I'm going to go. Have a good night. Now, I have another problem. I have no idea how to turn this off because it's not OBS. What will you do? What will you do? This woman, by the way, was telling me, go up here, click on the drag down menu, which didn't exist, then click public, then click publish. But the problem is there was no drag down menu. Oh, and edit the video. There's the word edit. No edit appeared in that video. It's still sitting there waiting to be published, but it won't. And I got no explanation how to make it go live. It's a liquor store haul video. So it's so stupid. And they're blaming me on using OBS. Well, no, it's your stupid YouTube that's doing this unilaterally. I'm not doing it. It really pisses me off. Okay, I don't know how to stop this. What do I do? They said how to start it, but they didn't tell me how to stop it. Hold on. That doesn't work. This is live streaming YouTube Studio X. Yeah, X marks the spot for stupidity. What's this? You don't have access to this feature. This is manage or mangy. What is it? And, oh yeah, he was the other guy in chat. You got to use your encoder. I said, what is that? The secret ring from Captain Midnight in 1942? What the hell is an encoder? I asked the dot what an encoder, machinery that measures electrical impulses. What? I want that's decoder, by the way, not encoder. I've never heard the term encoder before, and I go way back with computers. What the hell is an encoder? I'll have to look that up when I'm done. Now I don't know how to shut this off. Let's see. I don't know. Community moderation, participant moderation activity, timestamps, reactions, pop-out chat, and send feedback, and top fans as opposed to bottom fans or bottom feeders. I don't know. Let's see what this is. No, this is the extra stuff here. What's this one? Current window. Don't know what to do. I haven't done a video in YouTube in years. I used to do videos on my iPad all the time, but I don't even know where I put my iPad. I can't remember where two of them are. I know where the broken one is. That's the one I was trying to publish. Well, I guess what I have to do is just end this by getting out of Firefox, maybe. So have a good night. Stay warm, stay dry, stay hydrated. Click the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Remember, you can join for $3.99 or $6.99 a month. $9 a month. no upper teeth and my tongue keeps getting shut. Where you see content not on the regular channel, and some nights, why would you want to see content not on the regular channel, or much less this channel, because I'm losing it. All right, that's it for this. And thanks for coming in. Maybe I'll get out to Pennsylvania. Harrisburg's on the other side of the state, though, I think. I don't know. There's all those little dinky towns. I'm not saying Harrisburg is dinky by any means, but around Pittsburgh, there must be 200 little teensy towns. Joe Montana came from one. Janet Leigh came from one. Gene Kelly came from Pittsburgh. All right, that's it for this one. How do I quit this? They didn't tell me how to quit. What's this? No, that's not it. Firefox view recent browsing, but no. Well, let's see. Reload pin tab. No, that's not it. Huh. Well, I don't know. I have no idea how to shut this off. Open a new tab. That ain't it. You think he'd say, well, you can create this, but you didn't say how to shut it off. Okay, I'm going to just try to get to the bottom somewhere. I can see it. Nope, that won't work either. Well, I don't know how the hell to shut this off. Excuse me, just get out of fire. Sorry for burping. Get out of Firefox. Have a good night, people. See you later. Bye-bye. You. Stay on page. I'll stay on page for a minute. Let's see what. It's got to be somewhere. Oh, wait a minute. I'm so dumb sometimes. Let me. Maybe I can. That's showing up. Let's see. It doesn't say how. I'm looking at Safari. It doesn't say. Hold on. It doesn't say how to end the video. What's this? Nope, that says save. I guess I may as well save it. Oh, save video, watch later. No, I don't want to start that playlist crap. All right, let me look up in. We're in Firefox. Let me look up in Chrome. Okay, how to shut off YouTube video. How to end of lane. How to end YouTube live stream. There we go. Once ready, tap go live. To end your stream, tap finish. But where the hell is the tap finish? There's never somebody from Finland around when I need one. Hello, Cindy, wherever you are. iPhone, Android, and iPad. They don't say a damn thing about Mac. No, it's not helpful. It's frequently YouTube is not help at all. How do I get rid of live stream? Create, quit, finish. And you see, if I designed this, there'd be a button that say quit, end, finito. But that would make sense. I don't see a finish. Well, I have it on a long time, I'll tell you that much. Hold on, maybe there's a... no finish button. No lutefisk button. Well, I don't know what to do. I guess. Let me see something. That doesn't help much. No. 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 Man, there's absolutely nothing. It's the dumbest program I've ever seen. You can't get out of it. You're trapped in a world he never made. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I guess I just go. That's it. I give up. Bye bye. See you later. Hold on. Find view history. Manage tools. No, that's all Firefox. I don't know. Well, see you later. I'm going to go. Bye bye.